Welcome to the RepairQ onboarding video series. This video will be showcasing the Inventory tab and the different sections underneath the Inventory tab. Once you're logged in, your inventory can be found on the top, under the icon titled Inventory. When you hover the mouse over it, several options pop up. This video will just be discussing inventory transfers, summary, detail, and counts. Now, the way your catalog differs from your inventory is that your inventory is going to be an actual count of items in different statuses, whereas your catalog is a generic big list of anything that can come to and from your store, that can be repaired, and that can be bought or sold. So inventory is going to be actual items in your store, on back order, and any other statuses. So we're going to start with inventory transfers just because it's at the top of the list. In order to transfer inventory between locations, the best way to do it is with a purchase order. Once you create a new purchase order for an internal inventory transfer, you can access them via inventory transfers here. If you were the sending store or the receiving store, or just the one that's handling the transaction, everything can be handled within here once the purchase order has been initiated. This is a list of every internal transfer that's been done. All these are going to be between location, from 1 to 2, from 2 to 1, so on and so forth. The different statuses will show up here: received, ordered, or reconciled. The date it was ordered, who ordered it, if it was a rush, if there's a note on it, and any actions you can perform. If it's one that's already been received or reconciled, your main actions are going to be only view, because it's already been shipped, so you can view that internal transfer. For one that's been ordered, if you are the store that it was ordered from, if you are technically the supplier, you can view that PO and you can mark it as shipped once you get your items together. So the first one is one that's been received. We'll open this one up, and it's just showing you that it was one OtterBox commuter series that was shipped from this location to this location. One was ordered, one was shipped, one was received. Here's our cost, estimate, shipped value, and received value. Everything lines up. This one has been received, so it can actually be reconciled because it's been completed all the way. So if you want to reconcile one, you come up here and click Edit and close it. And that finishes that complete transfer within your system. Coming back to inventory transfers, if you were the shipper of a certain purchase order, for instance, the supplier here is RepairQ2. We're currently logged into RepairQ2, so we are actually the shipper in this one. It gives you the option to ship. This icon is a little bit darker blue, so you can click on that and fulfill that order. So this is telling you that RepairQ1 has ordered 2 HTC 1X blacks. That's the catalog item, the SKU. We don't have any available, so we cannot fulfill it at the moment. They've ordered 2. We're not going to reject any at the moment either. That's how many we've shown shipped. And then the serial numbers for the shipped items. If you wanted to go ahead and fulfill that, you would come in here to the quantity to ship, click on the scan bar, and scan your IMEIs. You can also type them in, hit the enter key, and it adds them into the box below. And then you would hit save count. Also, is going to show you all of the history down here on that purchase order if you need to search back to anything to see who did it, when it was done, any kind of details. I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel here. Going back into inventory transfers, you can also filter any by all these different categories over here. Alright, after inventory transfers, we have inventory summary. Your inventory summary is going to show you how many you have of each items in your inventory in each status. It's going to default to whatever filters you had shown prior, which in this case is none. Nothing is checked, nothing is selected. So it's showing you a huge list, tons of pages of your entire inventory. If you simply want to view how many of one specific part you have in stock, you can filter it by the name of it or the SKU right here. You can select in stock and you can click apply. For example, We want to know how many iPhone 6 LCD digitizer black we have in stock. And then we'd hit apply. Alright, so it's showing me we have 19 in stock. It's also showing me that you have purchase orders in progress, transfer requests in progress, and that your search results will be limited by your search, which is exactly what we wanted. From here, you can view all 19 of them, you can restock more, or you can adjust inventory between locations. Inventory detail is going to show you an individual list of all the items that you have and in what status they're all in. So if you wanted to, like I said a second ago, the default is going to show you what you filtered last. So it's showing me iPhone 6 LCD black, and it's showing me all of them. Sold, in stock, on order, any category it will show you in here. I believe all we're going to have is in stock. Okay, and we've got one pending RMA as well. So if you wanted to see which supplier each of these parts were from specifically, when they were added, when they were updated, what location they're in and their condition, any of this information you can view from the inventory summary page. You also have some different filters over here if you want to filter it by serialized items only. So if you wanted to see a list of the devices that you have that are serialized, you would select that and apply. Or if you just want to show which items you have that are in the RMA process, special order process, or any of these other statuses, you would filter there and apply. The next up is inventory counts. You can assign inventory counts to your employees to count your inventory once a week, once a month, twice a week, twice a month, however often you'd like. And once your employees perform their counts, they would come in here to perform them, and then you can reconcile them as a manager and approve them. The way to initiate a new count is not going to be from this section. It's actually going to be from your inventory summary page. So you would go to inventory summary. You would filter it however you want it to show. So filter it to whatever items you want counted, and click assign counts for everything that's listed. So if you wanted to have a certain employee count all of your iPhone LCDs that are in stock, you would filter it by iPhone LCD, click assign all counts for a specific location, who's the manager, who is it being assigned to, the date that it's due, and time, and the conflict resolution. So this would be for any uncounted items. So we would reassign any pending counts to that staff member. You could skip items already assigned to another staff member, or you could allow both staff members to count the same item. So occasionally you'll have overlapping items, and you would just select what you would want from that list here and assign counts. I'm going to assign this to myself so you can see what to do once you get to that point. So I assigned it to me. Now when I go to my login screen, my home page, it's actually going to show me that I have inventory accounts assigned to me. And you can hit view assignments from here. Alright, it looks like the assignee for me is these three right here, because those are the three different iPhone LCDs that we had in stock. So you can start counting from here if you'd like, or you can count from here, or you can count from the home page. So we'll click on count, and we would just start scanning. If our items have barcodes, we would just start scanning them with our barcode scanner. Or you can click on the search button and switch to search mode. So you can type in iPhone 5C LCD, select which one that you're counting, select the quantity, save count. Now you've got your three in there, and you can save and submit. As the manager, under inventory counts, you'll then see that as a count that's been submitted. So this top one has been counted, 5Cs, done by Travis, counted 3, in stock 16, variance would be 13, so we are 13 off You can reconcile it, you can have them redo it, you can continue that count if you'd like, or you can delete that count. If you reconcile, it's going to ask you what you would like to do with the variance. So if for some reason those were stolen, they were taken from you, they're all damaged, you would change the status to whatever you'd want it to change to here. And save and mark reconciled. And then adjust your inventory to the count that you set up. That's going to be it for the inventory video. Thanks for watching.